Well, we've all had one, been nervous, wondering how the event would play out. A first date. But where do you learn what to do and how to treat your date on a first date? Tremaine Rayford and the Program Inc. helps young men of Toledo with all sorts of situations, including navigating that first date. Good morning, Tremaine. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. How are you doing, Amanda?
Doing well, thanks. It was so great to see the young men at the tie event a few weeks back get their ties and their suits and learn those skills. And now we're going to teach them how to go on a proper first date. It's so important.
Right. This event is such a beautiful event, right? Where we're teaching young men how to be chivalrous and how to court and how to properly treat a woman. And we're using an example of their mother. And this is what we call the first date. It's a wonderful event. We love to host it, and this year it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, so this is going to be just in time for Valentine's Day at the Chop House. So these young men are going to take their mothers out on a date. And what's so great about the Program Inc. is you guys really focus on teaching these young men how to be respectful members of society. And many of these young men don't have those father figures in their lives to teach them these skills.
Right. So 75% of those that are incarcerated on sexual assault cases, that's not even to touch the domestic abuse cases or even trafficking, right? Those are the cyclical patterns that we aim to disrupt of fatherlessness. And they're not seeing the way we treat women properly on TV. They're not seeing it scrolling on social media. So we're being intentional about raising our boys to be proper men with our events.
And coming up on February 12th, and these young men are going to take their moms out to the Chop House. Describe how this event is going to go.
Oh my goodness. So we, from the time they hit the door, we are there to greet them. There to open up doors for their mom. They walk their moms to the place where we're having the venue at. Then they're to pull out the chair for their mom. They're to seat her. They're to take her coat. And we walk them through every single stage, even to at the date, we prepare them with questions, right? To come prepared. You know, if you're on a date, you want to learn about that person. So they have questions that they have to ask their mom during this event, and they have to write the answers down. And we have fun things that we do during the whole experience. But yeah, it's an amazing, and it's just something that they will never forget. It's a life-changing moment that we're creating with both mom and son.
Right, mom is going to really love this too. You know, she gets to spend some time with her son, and her son's going to actually ask some questions about her and get to know mom a little bit too. So that's so wonderful.
Right. I wish something like this existed when I was young, right? So that you can learn, and we have guest speakers and what is a proper woman, right? A lot of times as young men, we get fascinated by the stigma of what a woman should be like, right? What they show on MTV and all that stuff. What is a real woman supposed to be like? And we have guest speakers that have been married, and they will share the attributes of what a real quality woman represents.
These are some ideas that these young men are going to carry with them through their lives, which is exactly what we want. And this was also supported by the community through a Giving Tuesday donations, which is also really important to note.
Yep. So what we did was Giving Tuesday was a fabulous outpour from the community. Everyone donated and chipped in. So what we did was we took the funds from that event, and we all put it towards this first date event. So this event is actually sponsored by the community for Giving Tuesday.
And as you mentioned, you know, this is, we want to break that cycle of incarceration and domestic violence in what's happening in our community. And this is one way we could do that. For families who are interested, moms like, yes, please, I want to go on a date with my son. How do they register for that?
So registration will begin on our Facebook page at the Program Inc. It will start at 10 a.m. today at 10 a.m. It's for boys 10 and up. 10 to 18, I believe. Don't bring your 25-year-old son.
We want to teach these young men, at the right time. So in like 30 minutes, make sure you get onto your Facebook page and tell your friends and your family, and make sure that moms take advantage of this. Tremaine, we always love having you on the program, and thank you so much for what you're doing for our kids. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, you too. Take care.